What's up, LDH? Hello, Lucario. How is everyone today? You are well. That's good to hear. I don't know. I'm feeling all over the place, but I think I'm okay for the most part. True. Lucario is here. Hope you're doing well, Lucario. It's good to see you. And Ryujinx is going to play nice today. Yes, it is. Okay. How about that? All right. Let me see. Oh. I'm going to try doing a local recording for this so I can upload it to YouTube later. Probably not going to do too much editing to it, because why would I? Let me make sure. Yeah. Do I have enough space? Yeah. All right. All right, let's get started. It's Thursday at least, you know? You're getting excited for Gen 10? I mean, I feel like I kind of get excited for every gen of Pokemon. But then, like, I see the cracks and it always kind of ends up being disappointing. Not to say that you shouldn't get excited, you know? If you love Pokemon, you love Pokemon. I don't judge on that. Alright, we started with a Morph Ball. What's up, Pachuga? True. Get out of here, there's Pokemon! One site said it had a $20 million budget. Seems small to me. I mean, yeah. I think that's the case for most budgets for Pokemon games. Okay. Oh, man. Thank you. Alright, we got the Grapple Beam. I mean, I think Game Freak does use pretty small budgets on the Pokemon games. Xenoblade X got a 60 FPS patch for Switch 2. Let's hope they do it the rest, and then I might get a Switch 2. I agree. I would love to see Xenoblade 2 get an update, because I do want to pick up the Switch version of Xenoblade, and I just recently got a copy of Xenoblade 2, because I had the DLC back when I had the game for the Switch. I got rid of a lot of my games when I ended up with no, please. All right. Yo, thank you for the 30 stream streak, Pachuga. Very kind of you. Oh man, too bad I don't have Gattack bucks here, otherwise I'd be rich. How's it going, Kings? I mean, I am glad I got my Switch 2 for Prime 4, but Prime 4 was really the only game I was interested in on the Switch 2 so far. And I know I could have gotten the Switch version, but I figured why not? Now I have a system I can play with other people. You have no copy? You'd have no coffee? Prime 4. I had fun with Prime 4. Alright, let me get my first hint here. I'm sorry you have no coffee, Kings. Yep. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, I'm glad you're enjoying it, you know? I don't know. I don't think I'm too old for Pokemon. I just don't think the games have been pulling me in like, I feel like they used to. Damn it. So behind, I've never played Pokemon and never had an interest in it. I mean, that's okay too. I mean, I understand. I got Pokemon Red the year it came out for Christmas with a Game Boy Color, and I played the shit out of that game. I'm with you. I don't know. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel like the same amount of work is put into it as it used to be, considering they make money hand over fist with every generation, and like it feels like they put less and less talent into it. I haven't played Pokemon since the Game Boy days. I played up to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I tried to play Sun and Moon, but I just couldn't get into it. Come on. I've done this hundreds of times. Not spinning soon enough. I'm not hitting it soon enough. But then it's like, I'm a full-grown adult, I have responsibilities, it's silly for you to get back into it. No, it's not. It's not silly to enjoy the things that you want to enjoy, LDH. That's the whole point of being an adult, is to be able to do what you want, you know? There we go. Alright, we got Bomb. Yeah. Lechuga knows. Alright, we're gonna see what we find down here. Because I definitely can't go this way. Missile? Alright. We might actually... This might actually be the progression path. Wonder what I'm gonna find. Perhaps I should go this way first and see what I find. Wide beam? Yeah, cards are definitely different to the game on my side as well. I am able to get back up here. Okay. We're gonna go check out what other items are down here. There's got to be other good stuff down here. Frost bomb. Okay. See, that's what we needed. This seed is babies. Dude. They're trying to kill me. Get my health back. All right. Well, it's good to see you, Durka. Hope everybody is doing well. Saw a Switch? I mean, yeah. It's funny, because, like, I guess I'm happy to have a Switch too, but I still kind of am... I still don't feel like there's too many options for games. God. Okay. Dude, I have to do a lot of recollecting now. Ugh. Alright. I gotta stop getting hit so much. Too busy yapping. What's up, Half? The new Donkey Kong game was good. Yeah, I guess I'm not a big Donkey Kong game person. You'll be getting one secondhand. There's so many of them for cheap. Just be careful that they're not banned, because that's where a lot of cheap ones come from, because people were using those flash cartridges in them, and it bans the console because Nintendo can see like how it's integrating with the system and can tell that they're fraudulent. God, it was more Mario Odyssey than Donkey Kong. Yeah. $1,800 PC for $1,600? I mean, you're basically paying for a 5070 almost. Alright, well, that's good. I know my warning probably isn't necessary, but I figure since I know about it, I would warn people. Just be careful when buying used Switches and Switch 2s, because they ban the console, not the account. Right. This is the Try Not to Die challenge. How are you doing today, Half? 9800X 3D? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. "7 minutes to a meeting, passing time, fair enough." Yeah, I don't game anymore either. Slay the Spire 2 comes out. That needs a new computer. True. Gotta get all those frames. Then what are you doing right now? This is work. Real professional streamer here. Still waking up. I have not been sleeping well this week at all. My neck is in really bad shape. Between Slay the Spire 2 and Final Fantasy XIV, Half will never sleep again. That's not true. You can take a lot of things away from Half, but not his sleep. $9950X3D and 5090 barely meets the specs for Slay the Spire 2. Very true, very true. Alright, I'm fully healed. We just gotta make sure to take care of these fish. Nice. All right, we did it. All right, missile tank, that's good. The sale on the PC ends this Sunday. I mean, honestly, I've got a PC that's like at least equal to those specs at the moment. I like my 9900X and my 5070 Ti. RAM prices are only going to get more dumb because they're saying it's probably going to be till 2029 now for RAM shortages, or just memory in general. It's not even just RAM that's going up. Wave beam, all right. Give me that wave beam. Yeah. Or whenever the AI crash happens and all those parts flood the market. So I guess there's a bit of a double-edged sword to that, because I think a lot of like parts that are being used for these data centers are being custom made. So it's possible that the memory modules might not even be usable. Oh yeah, okay. Wave beam means I need to go back down. Okay, so we can't do anything in the Diron DNA station. I also could be completely wrong, but I feel like I remember reading about these AI data centers needing like custom parts, or they customize them after the fact, so I don't know if that would be a one-to-one. Well, the memory cells, yes, but I mean, Yeah, that's fair. But we would need businesses capable of doing that in a mass supply, potentially, because how much RAM are we expecting these data centers to be using? I assume that they're using terabytes, maybe even petabytes of RAM, right? Considering how large they are. Yeah, but manufacturers typically only work to make them. Removing and then replacing is going to be a completely different story, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Ultra Series was to rebrand. Okay, this could go badly. No, it's not even the memory cells, it's the materials to make the memory. So like any kind of memory chip is in short supply now, whether it be for hard drives, whether it be for cell phones, whether it be for like your light bulbs and stuff like that, any kind of memory module, because it's the materials that are being sidetracked. No, I know what you're talking about, Half. You're talking about the chips that go onto the sticks, yes. But I'm talking about the materials before that part. I'm talking about the silicon. That is what's being bought out. The manufacturing supplies for DRAM is what's being taken out. It's not even just the memory modules. That's why car prices are going up. That's why everything is going up, because it doesn't matter what format of memory module it is. The materials are what are being bought up, or what are being sidetracked for supply line. I mean, I'm at 64 as well, Half, so I think we might be set for a little bit at least. Okay, so if that's not the way I go, what is the way I go? Oh, really? But I can't do anything in Gabaran. Yeah, I think 64 is going to keep me well situated for what I do. I mean, it all depends on if I get more into video editing and such. We'll see. That's something I'm working on today. Is I'm recording this whole speed run, and I'm going to re-upload it to YouTube later. Not speed run, this whole rando run. Okay. Unless there's an item I missed somewhere. I don't think there is. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I see. I might be fighting Drogiga way early. This is going to be interesting. That's right. If you want quality emotes like the Porkin emote. What's up, Log? How are you? Thank you for the bits.
Uploading data. Lower levels.
Well, I've got an interesting start to this seed. That's one thing I will say. Underneath Drogiga? I guess I don't have to fight Drogiga if I don't want to, but I probably will try at least a couple times. The secret is scuff. The more scuff the emote, the better. True. Your art program can't make art as good as Logs emotes, though. True. Chromebooks will probably become more cloud-oriented, because that's something that I've heard Google pushing, at least, is that they want people to use cloud-based computing. Well, and that's another unfortunate side effect, is if the prices stay high long enough, there will be no incentive for any of these companies to reduce the prices back to reachable levels. And then again, if they continue to make profits, that's also a reason for them to continue to just maintain the status quo on that side of things. Oh, spider magnet? Okay. What's the matter, guys? You don't have routers for wireless internet for your cloud computing? Drogiga easy now? It's true, actually. And then I'm headed to Dairon after this. Okay. What if Metroid were a girl? True. What's up, Ivysaur? How are you? Got to rent my toilet paper. The future is diabolical. True. Clean asses are for rich people only, chat. Right. All right, Drogiga down. Got our first DNA. I think this is a 12 DNA seed. Pretty sure, at least. I guess Dairon it is. I think Dairon's the only way I've got progress. This one, at least. I guess it's Speed Booster Emmy, and then I go from there? That's interesting. The future is diabolical, but that's the way they want it to be. Then, once I finish up this rando, I'll figure out what I actually want to stream today. Might be a shorter stream today. I don't know. Been having a weird week. What's up, Friday? How are you? Yeah, I've been in my head all week. Right, I gotta go this way. Oh, never mind. This is not the pathway for me. Okay. Alright, I should not have gotten away with that, but I did. Alright. Checkpoint. Gotta find something to distract the pesky brain goblins. I've been trying to figure that out for 38 years now. Maybe I should just become a pesky brain goblin, I don't know. Well, since we've got Spider Magnet, I guess I could potentially go down and clear through the underwater area. Too late, true. Really? Right, so I've got 3 elevators that I can use, but none of them go to areas that I can progress in, because I don't have a charge beam. I don't have speed booster. And I don't have speed booster. Or diffusion beam. Well, you know what? Actually, that's a better way to look at this. I can get down here, pull down the Spider Magnet panel. There's a check in there, and maybe that'll have the item I need to progress. Maybe this is just a lot of back and forth this seed. Wouldn't be the first time I've had to do a lot of back and forth. True. I'm starting to get pretty good at the underwater bomb jumps, I think. Storm missile? Okay. That actually does kind of help me. Okay. Go down and see what's here. Snover. Time to go back to sleep. Fair enough. All right. Let me see here. Maybe. I don't think I should be. I think I need to just come back and go to Ferenia. See what's there. Should I ask you to stream Dread and TeamSpeak at night? Sure. Yeah, it's me, RTG. How's it going? Think I've had insomnia since Keku doesn't stream Dread at night anymore. Has Keku just completely moved on from Dread? Pickle only streams for a few hours now? Oh, that's a shame. Alright, storm missiles are what I need. Does like 2 hours of Power Wash or Hades. I mean, two really good games. I need to play more Hades at some point. Come on. Thank you. Give me these storm missiles, and then we get access to another item, and then hopefully that item is what I'm needing to progress. Two games of all time? You're not a big roguelike person, are you? I feel like we've talked about this before. You don't mind them? Oh. I guess I've always heard people say good things about Hades, and I really enjoy it. It's Power Wash I don't like. I mean, that's alright. We'll talk about it again. True. I'm not the best at roguelikes, but I do enjoy them. I don't want to do chores, let alone watch someone else do them. I don't know. There's something cathartic about playing Power Wash Simulator. I just beat the career mode last night. Hello, Eden. How are you? Beat career mode of life, true? What's up, Kevin? Feel like there's two types, those that find it relaxing and those that don't like it. I also think playing Power Wash Simulator is different from watching it. It's definitely not something I could watch for long periods of time, but it is something I can play for long periods of time. So I don't know if... I don't know. That's alright. I mean, at least you tried. I'm definitely not saying it's for everyone. It's nauseating to watch. It depends on the player. Some people, like me, I'm just flipping all over the place, and I can understand where that causes motion sickness. Your brain kept telling you should be playing video games, not chores. Yeah. I mean... I've got ADHD too, and for some reason I can put hours into it. I play Power Washing Sim when I use a urinal. Hell yeah! That's how I learned how to get good at Power Wash Sim. I know someone who loves to play chores as a game. Yeah, I think we all know who that is. You start cleaning parts all over the place. Yes, that is something I do too, is I kind of just, I spread everywhere, and then I'm like, why haven't I finished anything? On the dinosaur playground stage, your 12-year-old niece insisted we clean everything except leave the Triceratops' butt for last, like under the tail. She wanted to save it for last. That's funny. That's cute. Oh yeah, now we can go to the DNA station. Nice. Okay. This did give me the progression I needed. Alright, chat. We can finally get out of Berenia. What are all these half-cleaned areas? True. That's funny. No, I was saying I just beat career mode yesterday night. I've got to unlock. I've got to get enough money to be able to buy the triple nozzle, and then I'll be set for trying to finish up some of the remaining achievements I have yet to earn. I should watch Keku more, but I also don't really like Twitch as much anymore. I mean, that's fair, but there's really no good alternative at the moment. Like, I wish my YouTube was actually kind of generating some interest, because I would like to focus more on the YouTube side of things, but right now it feels like Twitch is the place where I do get work, so I don't want to abandon you guys yet on the Twitch side. Though YouTube is getting really shitty with the ad side of things too. YouTube chat moderation is ass in comparison. I mean, that's probably true. But I mean, like, Gatak just wants to be Hollywood. I mean, who doesn't, right?
Samus, you have made the Metroid this I have.
Kick sucks too, yeah. I mean, like, I just don't have a consistent source of money right now, and, you know, I'm really starting to feel like, given the state of the economy and the fact that things don't look like they're going to be changing anytime soon, I probably need to start pulling in some more money somewhere. And, you know, it's not that I'm not grateful for what support I do get here, it's just I got to be realistic, right? Yeah, Kick's pretty a pretty bad place. I don't like Kick even a little bit. How to go to Kick help Nutty against massive bots? Oh, I mean, like, if we had fiber here, I would probably be streaming to Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Kick, but I don't have the bandwidth for it right now, so I can only really handle doing Twitch and YouTube right now. Kick is for the reject Twitch streamers. I mean, true. Right now with this enhanced broadcast beta, I'm using like 2100 kbps right now for my upload, which is taking up almost all my bandwidth for uploading. I'm actually surprised my ISP hasn't tried throttling me or anything like that. What is going on with my camera? Give me a sec here. Guess that kind of looks better. The real CSNES fan 03. Not that faker named CSNES. Who the heck is that? They just drop your packets later on you so you don't notice. True. You haven't logged into CSNES Fan 03 in months. That's funny. Still impressed people watch him on one platform. I can't imagine multiple. Wait, why am I subbed to CSNES Fan 03 then? Just throwing your money at LDH. That's the way to be. Way to be a homie, Kevin. I don't know. I gotta start thinking about an event for this year that I want to do outside of God of Warvember. Yo, power bombs. All right. We've got a new game for God of Warvember too, with 3 more games on the way that we'll have to play. Soon, God of Warvember is going to be way too packed, and I'm never going to have enough time to play all the games. Either that, or I'm just going to have to get good. You still need to add Mortal Kombat 9? That's just a game featuring Kratos. That's not a God of War game. When Zelda marathons? As long as it doesn't include Zelda 2. You also need to add PlayStation All-Stars. True.
Uploading data. This area, diary.
The ice missile can be found in Gavaran. Interesting. A Link to the Past? God. He knows I'm here. Go, 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 go! 2D Metroid marathons, that'll keep Lab away. No! Well, I did say that I would do some more Link to the Past randos in the future, because I do need to learn the Zelda A Link to the Past rando better, but I don't know when I want to do that. Is there a month that starts with Z? Go try quad rando? I mean, I have done the quad rando. I'm adding it to my list of things Gatak has said he will play. Quad laser, true. Oh, we found Iterash? Alright, I'll take that. Okay, but this still doesn't give me any progression. $2027 gonna be year Gatak plays everything he said to me. True. No, 2026 is the year of catching up on games, while also playing some games that I want to play. Because if I only play games other people want me to play, I'm gonna go crazy. You need a whole year for everything. That's right. That's why 2026 is the year. Final Fantasy February? I mean, that could be a thing to do. There are a few streamers on Twitch that do a marathon of the Final Fantasy games. We could make it like a subathon thing where I just stay live until I pass out playing each Final Fantasy. Lab will be here for Final Fantasy V, though. I still need to pick up the Pixel remasters.
Uploading data.
But you love butts.
The metro is I have been.
I know you're tired of Square Enix. It was a joke. Mario March. Oh, God.
Uploading data.
Its fans are stupid and its games aren't better. Thanks for the backhanded compliment. Animal Crossing April? I do like Animal Crossing. But that game has a finite amount of attention span for me a lot of times. That's alright, Avisar. You and I can both be the stupidest Square Enix fans. Okay, gravel block doesn't do anything. We went through the DNA station. Submarine doesn't get me anywhere. Ah, okay, yeah. We're gonna go to Gavaran. Sure. Just Dance June? Oh, God. Until they remake their stupidest fan, true, and you have to pay full price 6 times to be their stupidest fan, true. I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 5. It's gonna come out when I'm 80 years old. DDR December. Danganronpa December. Oh my god. Digimon December, that's true. We do need to finish up Time Stranger, but I've made a decision on that side. I'm gonna wait until all the DLC has come out for Time Stranger, so that way I don't have to deal with my mods getting overwritten all the time. No Man's Sky November. I mean, I have been wanting to play No Man's Sky for a while because I really like that game. Mods, true. Is Time Stranger where a future you travel back in time to? Well, you're basically trying to rewrite the future by influencing parallel realities of the past. Octopath October. Man, I haven't even played Octopath. We got to finish up Triangle Strategy too. I feel like I want to start a game I want to play, and then after that we'll finish up Triangle Strategy. Then after that, I don't know. Octopath is something. I've heard it's pretty good. All right, let me see. I'm not very good with bomb tricks in this game, so bear with me. Damn, I almost had... Oh. Damn. See here. Me? That's a good compliment from you, Blab. I get halfway and then just get bored in both 1 and 2. Of that era, 2015, 2020, I think Dragon Quest XI and Persona 5 are considered best JRPG. Octopath is in a tier below. Yeah, but I think like Octopath is just very different from what most people expect from Square Enix, so I mean, think that might be part of it. Oh, okay. Dude, come on. What a time for my controller to die. Excuse me. Oh, ice missiles. All right. That's big. It's good, but for some reason just gets boring after the first 3 chapters of each character. Yeah, I could understand that. This new weed cart, I got strong as fuck. Noise. W weed cart? Alright, now which way do I go? Do I go into Gavaran or do I go up here and try to... I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to go to Kataris. But I am going to figure out what's over here. Artaria screw attack. You got super baked last night? Texted Onyx, attacking a few other people. Wait, what? You messaged me that? You said you were watching Sonic. Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. I was not the asshole. Hooray! So I sat there by myself, high, drooling, watching Kamen Rider, going, damn, everyone hates me. Man. Well, you know what, though? At least you were in the right state of mind for enjoying Kamen Rider. Okay, I need my diffusion beam. You started Kuga because your Tism went off? Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know a lot about Kuga. Yeah. I don't think it's every rider's changes, but a lot of them do. Oh my gosh, come on! Thank you. E-tank, okay. E-part. Oh my gosh. These guys have so much health. Can't have anything in Gattack stream, man. I'm sorry, Kevin. Kabuto is a great series. Guys should probably keep those really good balls.
Uploading data. Samus, you are...
Frostbomb can be found in Berenia? Crazy. Should probably go grab that. Promises, promises. All right, more missiles. Okay, but Vending Machine Chan is the best anime ever. I haven't actually watched I Was Reborn as a Vending Machine, but I have heard it's pretty good. Super missiles. All right, let's see if I can get in there. All right. I can't remember how somebody described it, but I've only heard good things about it as far as what I have heard. Guitarist isn't bad. All right. Oh, we can do a lot around Guitarist. And we have Artaria access. All right, well, that's good to know. The only manga I've been reading lately has been, it's been Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, which I've really been enjoying. It's a really good series. Should read I Want to Be a Hero. I feel like I've heard of it. Can't go that way. let's go see what's over here. Okay, nothing big. We are A-okay. I am a hero. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. I should make a note. Let me see here. Let me open up my notepad. And it's finished? Oh, cool. Yeah, need plasma. That's good. There we go. Okay. I guess probably kind of like, gosh, there was a swordsman, samurai, based, manga that was really realistic, and I can't remember what it's called now.
W stands for X.
The characters are ugly. It's great. Yeah, I really actually enjoy that in a manga. Yeah, yeah. I like seeing manga artists that do the hyper realistic portrayals of Japanese people. We can fight Kraid real quick and then do the runaround of the loop here. Alright, Kraid, open up! I gotta give you the anesthetic so I can clean out your belly button. There, it's all clean. Oop. There we go. Belly button cleaning is serious business. You don't want to get make an infection worse, you know? That's the last thing Kraid needed. He could end up fusing with Bird Dad, and that would be disastrous. Yo, spin boost. Oh, all right, E-Tank, that's not bad. I still don't have diffusion. That's fine. Yo, Kenny, thank you for the dungeon. How are you? Happy Thursday. Just confirming. Yeah, I need diffusion beam for that direction. I can't really go anywhere this way. So yeah, I guess either to Dairon or to Kataris. Maybe I should go do Dairon here first. I'm alright. I'm also glad that the week is almost over. I didn't mean to go to this one, but oh well. It's fine. Want to actually go... I'm just going to go to Artaria. I think Artaria, I might be able to get around a little bit better. You been having a busy week? Right? I don't think I'm going to be able to get anywhere else in Artaria for now. Until I get my second charge beam. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no. I can. Okay, nice. Okay, goodbye, Emmy. We are escaping. Missile tank, okay. That last episode of Kuga was with the Grasshopper ULF, and that was an homage to the OG Kamen Rider. Yeah. You need to watch Kamen Rider Shin. I wanna see how weirded out you get by that movie. When Common Rider D's? When we find Common Rider Nuts.
Uploading data. So, you've accessed the network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vitals.
The plasma beam can be found in Artaria. Nice. What's Common Rider D's? You know, Common Rider D's nuts, so you can put them on my chin. Okay. Alright, power bomb tank is fine. Flittle escaped? I can't believe this. My brand! True. Look with your special eyes. My brand. Nice. All right, we can just go fight Corpius. This is good. One more boss out of the way. Metroid bread. True. I do. I love that meme with the shepherd eyes. But I remember the original commercial from 1-800-CONTACTS. Because it was all making fun of telenovelas and soap operas. It's a bread droid. All right, we got DNA 11. Wait, there's something other than the commercials? Yeah, there was a Mass Effect meme where Shepard's eyes go really huge when he says "my brand." It's really funny. I think it's Samantha talking to Shepard. Either that or it's Ashley talking to Shepard. Or, I mean, Miranda. I don't know why I said Samantha. Maybe the actress' name is Samantha? I don't know. I should save. Perfection, true.
Uploading data.
Progressive spin can be found in Artaria. Does that mean my space jump is here? Interesting. I should probably try and find that. Ow. Alright. Trying not to grab that. But it looks like I am being forced against my will. Alright, I need to find my diffusion beam. When co-op rando OOT, I'm down when you are. You tell me. Okay. There's a few other places it could be at here. Trying to think of what areas I can get to. Don't say that. What do you mean? All right, next Wednesday. You hear that, chat? We're gonna do it next Wednesday. Oh, Blab's already pulling out. Man. I don't know if I'm down after this seed. Next Tuesday. You watch stuff on Wednesday. I see. Wednesday is for watching. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. Watch your Wednesdays. Okay. I am stuck. I hope I saved. I'm going to trust that I saved, except last night when the first hour was about shitting on AI. I mean, it's pretty fun and easy to shit on AI. AI never forgets, true. But we don't have to worry about it. Aniv is gone, so, you know, we're safe. Relatively. Whose side are you on? Join the AI resistance today and get in the fight, true. I'm doing my part. So she's an artist. I'm sure Zone got a lot more reasons to be angry about AI. I mean, I think that anybody, I think that concerns are healthy about AI. How am I not doing my part? I'm not shilling for AI. Isn't that good enough? Pangea, okay, that's fair. But that's different. That's not, you know, using AI for evil purposes. That's monetizing AI for my benefit. If anything, I should be praised for finding ways to use AI to my advantage. Using AI is cringe, I guess. AI is only bad against artists because of other humans. That sounds like what someone who uses AI to make art would say. Believe it or not, I have made my own art. I do like the TTS, but I don't really use AI outside of TTS stuff. I think AI is better as a novelty than it is as like something to be used at this stage. Albert is a gift. We must protect him. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like that's verging on the realm of a little too far for a joke, Blab. I mean, what you say privately to Albert is fine, but I would prefer not getting myself in trouble. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I need to find my other charge beam. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt with jokes, at least. I need to find this diffusion beam. I need to find it soon. This thing is holding up progress. All right, Emmy, come on. Okay, thank you.
Rise
There
now,
we go.
ye tarnished.
Thank you for the rise.
Yeah.
How's it going, Draz? How are you? Wait, why was that going around this way? I can't really do anything here. I could go back to Gavaran. That just takes me to early supers. I could just use the teleport. Yeah, I'll just do that. You're okay? Well, that's good to hear. Well, it's good to see you, Draz. I've been slowly working around Diablo 4. I got to 60 on my Paladin, and I'm trying to start learning how to set up the Aradin build. Do I have Dawnfire? I do not know off the top of my head if I do or not. The glove that's needed for Aradin. I do know that that's important to the build. But I found a variation that's like a starter setup that doesn't require Dawnfire yet. I think it's basically setting it up so that way you just get Dawnfire and then you can go. I mean, if you wanted to, otherwise I'm fine with doing it. I gotta learn how to do the grind eventually, right? Just don't have much left to do, fair enough. Because I think I'm at like Paragon maybe 10 at this point. Right, yep, that's what I was figuring. Okay. So we're going this way. I know 300 is the max, but I don't feel the impetus. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're that strong already, you know, it's like, it's just running around at that point. Because I do want to do the zero input version of the build. Oh my gosh. Okay. Very cool. Diron superheated. I guess I can open up this pathway. Way I can get through later. I don't know if Diron Superheated is going to get me anywhere meaningful, but I definitely should check it out. Maybe I mess around with D4 after this, because I really don't know what I want to get into. Like, I'm torn between starting up the new God of War Metroidvania or starting up the Prince of Persia Metroidvania game. And I might just save it for Monday so I can decide over the weekend what I want to play. I've been very indecisive this week. Are you going to stream either of them? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. The Prince of Persia one has been one I've wanted to play for a little bit. I just haven't found the right time to do it. Blab's in pain. I'm sorry, Blab. I do like my Metroidvanias. There. Alright, got that open. Just been having a weird mental space week. Then we got midnight coming up soon. What's up, Caesar? I'm alright, how are you? That's it, I'm refunding my sub I totally paid for. No, that was paid for by the streamer. Well, the good thing is I can probably get through the games pretty quickly, you know? So, there is that benefit. Yeah, always. Streamer always tells people what to do. You're hanging in there? I'm glad to hear that. It's good to see you, Caesar. Streamer's the boss. I always tell people in 14 if they want to tell me what to do, they can pay my sub, but you paid my sub. Exactly. I pay the sub, I make the rules. That's gonna be the big new deal. If I pay for your sub, you have to listen. What are the Blab rules? True? I don't know. I don't know what the Blab rules are. So that's to Diron Superheated. That's to Katara's Central Unit. Where am I trying to get to? I should probably check out what's behind there? It's probably going to be nothing good. Ugh. I will join in on the next one. I need to set up a command to react to Tangia bot and have me auto join. I'm pretty sure I could set up a Sammy prompt for that. I also need to update the items and the dungeons available. Alright, let me save. How many more DNA do we have left? Got 9 more to go. We got 9 more bosses to beat. And I need my diffusion beam before I can really start to get anywhere. Oop, I hear somebody got loot. Alright, nice. Oh, okay, well, we found access to Elin. How about that? Vanilla. Nope, wrong side. You an angry cat? What are the blab rules? I don't know what the blab rules are. What are we let's going? I know, I did say that. But I don't know what the rules are. I haven't thought about it. So you're free to continue your rampage for now. A wild metatite. You think your rampage may be over? Oh no. What happens when your rampage stops? I'm concerned. I don't know, I coexist or something? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. Honestly though, I do enjoy coexisting. Can recommend. I know. Sometimes it is fun to fight, but I mostly enjoy getting along. Yo, screw attack. All right. That's actually something. Because the only other thing I can... that I need my speed booster to get one of the items that I haven't been able to verify yet. Screw attack is good. That helps me out. Kind of. Fighting is in your veins? I mean, I do get that. I've had to work against that aspect of myself for a long time. I do get heated very quickly, though. I'm more of a lover than a fighter. I like to think that I'm that way, too. Before jobs became impossible to obtain when I was a cook, all we did was fight. I mean, to be fair, in a kitchen that kind of sounds like the way it works. But don't piss me off, I mean, fair. I can relate to that. Alright, where to next? Okay, so we've unlocked the X. I have screw attack now. I could possibly try to get in to fight Ice Emmy, but I still wouldn't be... I might be able to get out. I don't know if I would be able to or not. Check my Artaria map. I need diffusion beam. That's really what I need to find right now. I haven't had any hints for it. Wait a minute. Didn't I find an entrance to Artaria to the screw attack room? Maybe that's what I should do. Was it this way? I feel like it was this way. Olympics update, we're going to bonus hockey. Very nice. Any bonus hockey enjoyers? Women's gold, Canada versus USA. Oh, nice. Well, I have to say, I hope Canada wins. How dare you? I hope everyone wins somehow. I mean, everybody does win in the Olympics, technically. It takes a lot of work to get onto that stage. Going home without a medal doesn't mean you're a terrible athlete. It just means there were better athletes than you know? But I like the sentiment. Right, we're doing things that are illegal because we can. Okay. I would really like to find a hint for my diffusion beam. The only other option I've got is to try and keep finding elevators to other areas. So, what elevators haven't I found? Can't go this way. That's to Dairon, that's to Dairon, that's to Dairon. Don't know where this one goes. That's to Artarian, that's to Elend, that's to Kataris, that's to Dairon. Could fight Golzuna, and there could be something progressive after that, and that elevator could take me somewhere. So that's one option. Verenia, I can't. Oh no, I can get out of here. Okay. You know what? That's actually probably what I should do then. See here. Alright, so down to the teleport, and then we go to Verenia. Yeah, that sounds perfect. So the new Game of Thrones show apparently just ended. The Pit doesn't end until mid-April. Then House of the Dragon Season 3 is in June. I don't know. When are you getting Max? Also, why are you interested in the new Game of Thrones stuff, considering I've only heard that it's bad? I've heard that House of the Dragon isn't that great. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I've heard the newest show is really good. Yeah, I guess it really depends on what your tastes are. Yeah. Is that the new show that you were talking about, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms? I don't know who Dunk and Egg are. Are those the characters in it? All I know is that they did a really bad job on season 8, and I've heard that people are pretty critical after that.
Uploading data.
Yeah, the good thing is the Pit has already been approved for season 3. So that's good. I've really liked the Pit so far. Yep. It's probably some of my favorite. Like, I've heard people like trying to say that it's too quippy and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know, I get that, but it is a TV show, and it is based in an ER, and like ERs are kind of about giving short, straight information. And I do feel like a lot of people who work in ERs are probably very direct with how they communicate with each other, so it would probably come across as quippy. Well, yeah, I mean, even doctors say it's accurate. Oh, all right, here we go. This could be progress. Your wife is a doctor and is amazed at how accurate it is. Well, that's cool. But no, do you know who Dr. Mike is on YouTube, LDH? The crappy part is some parts take her back to work. I mean, they're trying to show what it's like to be in the medical profession. Okay, so Dr. Mike has been doing reviews of The Pit since the first season, and he even had an ER doctor come on, and the ER doctor was like talking about how a lot of it was accurate. Well, I've only mostly been talking about season 1 stuff. Like, I think he just got started with season 2. Want to know what I see in the future, and I really see it happening? What's that? Silcoon escaped! No! What's up with the Pokemon today? They're all getting away. GLP-1s in all of our foods, so we can eat whatever we want with zero consequences, and I hate it. I can't do medical TV. Medical TV is rough, yeah. Like, if you don't have the stomach for it, like, Eden doesn't have the stomach for it. I'm absolutely fascinated by it. Like, I love how accurate a lot of the prosthetics have been for, like, the burns and stuff like that. It's been amazing. I mean, I get squeamish watching that shit when it happens to people, but I've butchered animals for years. I mean, but I feel like it's different when it's humans versus animals. Like, I think I have more empathy for animals than I do for humans in a lot of situations. So seeing adults having injuries doesn't necessarily bother me. Seeing kids with injuries bothers me. Seeing animals with injuries bothers me. You really see it? I see it. I can see it too in a future LDH, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. First of all, we would have to have like food stable GLP-1s, which I'm not sure if that's the case. I feel like don't most GLP-1s still have to be refrigerated? Oh, okay. Well, fair enough then. I'm surprised. But is it still a semaglutide? Is that because I feel like that's the difference. Like there are a bunch of GLP-1s, but they're not all semaglutides, right? Because GLP-1 just means it's GLP-like, right? Because that's what the whole anagram stands for. It's like glutamide like phosphate. Is that what it is? I can't remember what the P stands for. I watched a video about it. But the whole thing is like it just imitates a glucose molecule that fits into the receptor, and then that blocks the absorption, so that way your body doesn't crave sugars. I can see a human get a shot in a scene, but if I see a dog get shot, I lose my fucking mind. Yeah. I do not like animal harm in movies, but depending on the movies, depending on the genre of movie, will affect me. Like horror movies, I kind of give a pass because like that's part of the theming in a lot of ways. Oh yeah, needles fucking suck. What was it? Was it Saw 2 or 3 where they have the lady get thrown into the needle pit? I absolutely hate that scene. Well, that's alright. Saw movies aren't necessarily horror. They are horrific, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I necessarily consider it horror. I guess, like, my whole point was, I don't know if all semaglutides are GLP-1s or I don't know if all GLP-1s are semaglutides. It doesn't seem to be semaglutides, but it does similar things. Exactly. So like Wegovy and what is it? What was the insulin brand for it? I can't think of what it's called. God. But you know what I'm talking about, at least. Ozempic, yes. Those are semaglutides. They are GLP-1s. But I don't think that all GLP-1s are semaglutides. Artaria Grapple? Okay, that could be good. But I mean, like, so far with the short time we've had semaglutides, it has been a noticeable improvement for a lot of people's quality of life. I know I've seen headlines about muscle loss long term and such, but you know, if that gets people working and being more active to try and keep up with the weight loss and stuff, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, that is also true too. I think a lot of the problem is that people don't change their habits. They let the drug do the work for them. Yes, yeah, we're on the same page there. Like, it's not necessarily the drug's fault. It's just the combination of factors that go into the people who are taking semaglutides that causes the major issue with the weight gain, you know. Off topic, but as much as I spitball at all the checks don't have stupid names like Metroid does, so it's been a lot easier to learn. I agree. Agreed, but there's definitely I don't know if it's that, because like from what, and this could be wrong, but from what I understand, semaglutides have an impact on the metabolism, because if I remember right, the origin of semaglutides comes from the Gila monster, because the Gila monster has a venom that when it bites something, it injects that venom, but that venom, which is in its blood system, doesn't affect it, and I believe it's something to do with the saliva that the Gila monster produces is what semaglutides are based on. The check names are long as hell, but I know what freestanding pot 1 means exactly. Yeah. I do love doing pot sanity and grass sanity, so if you want to do that, we can, Blab. But the Gila monsters are able to hibernate for long periods of time, and I believe that that's what the whole idea of the semaglutides being utilized was provoked for research, was because somehow Gila monsters are able to slow down their metabolism so much that they don't require a lot of food to eat. And so, you know, it's kind of, I feel like we're so new into how to utilize this medication, this type of medication, that we don't have good practices yet. These could be the growing pains of a very useful and very helpful drug long term to humanity. Or I mean, it could be the other way around, you know, like this could be something really dangerous and something that isn't worth the risk. But you know, I mean, I guess that's a fair way to look at it. I just kind of have no feelings on the subject at the moment, because I just don't feel like we have enough information. There hasn't been enough research to really determine whether it's harmful or helpful. Like AI, for one, I can say I think long term has a lot more helpful aspects to it than harmful. But the problem is that the people who are promoting and are trying to integrate AI into our daily lives are doing it for profit. They're not doing it for the benefit of mankind. They say they're doing it for the benefit of mankind, but really it's all about self-enrichment, which is a problem. I do believe that semaglutides are there to help people, because it's a much better way of managing your glucose levels than utilizing insulin on its own. You know, there are a lot of benefits to semaglutides, and there's almost no downsides if you learn how to adjust your diet. Okay, but medicine without profits equals very slow progress, right? If there's no incentive for people to actually do the work, then what's the point of trying to do the work, you know? I'm a person that believes that there can be altruism and there can be benefit. There can be gains from the same thing, you know? It's not a perfect system, and I'm not saying that it's as idealistic as it should be, but, you know, it's it is what it is, and we have to live in reality, and we have to work with the systems that we have until we can change them. USA just got the gold, man. Let me guess. They touched the rock and got disqualified. Reality does suck. No, it's fine. I'm not that invested. I mean, like, semaglutides are really, really interesting and are really, really cool. I really recommend anybody who's, like, even remotely interested in like, the GLP-1s and semaglutides to really look into them. Because they're very interesting with their origin, how they came to work. Like, they didn't think that semaglutides would work the way that they do. It's like people hate Big Pharma for being money-grabbing assholes, but those same people are like, shut up and take my money. Well, but I think it's definitely a multifaceted issue. And I feel like living in the US, LDH, you get a very specific view of the medical industry, because for most of the world has government managed healthcare, where they get to negotiate with the companies for the pricing and how much it's going to impact their nation's economy. Whereas the US kind of has a free-for-all on that. So therefore, like, some of these things that are said by by some government agencies are partially true, like the hospital issue in the United States, right? You have hospitals that don't have standardized costs for procedures, for supplies, for medications, and for billing insurances. So what happens is, you know, you have a whole bunch of people come in that don't have insurance and therefore are not paying their bills. So what does the hospital have to do? They have to reallocate. Keep playing Dread and keep this talk up. I'm gonna go lay down. Okay. Sorry for talking about topics I'm interested in. LDH has no balls, it's true. Well. Oh, speed booster. Okay. All right. This is big. Well, I'm not mad or anything. Nice job, Kevin. Nice job, LDH. Congrats on your sligoos. Time for them to go into the grinder? No! Leave them alone! What do they ever do? All right. I can't go this way. Okay. We gotta go the vanilla way. All right. Really? Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. 2 for 2. Nope. We're not 3 for 3. 2 for 2 is the best I can do. Not coming the way I want you to. Stop. Thank you. All right. All right, we're going to backdoor this Emmy. What's a sligoo? Is it gooey? I'm gonna guess yes. Oh, okay. I forgot about Gudra. Was that introduced in X and Y, I think? Maybe it was black and white. I don't remember. Okay. Nice. All right, I remembered. Okay, so that's my Itarash. I'm not worried about any more missiles. trying to think if I should go to Manubia. I can probably get some of the checks there. Yeah, I definitely should be able to. Through here. Ow. Alright, let's go fight the Elite Bozo. See where that elevator takes us. Alright, Bozo down. Where does this elevator take me? Quiet Robe. There's a couple of items we can get there. I'll wait till after we check the other exit.
Uploading data.
This area.
Okay. I don't need an E part. I need my other charge beam. Of course. C-57? Okay. That might actually be good. We'll go here and then we'll come back and then go up to Quiet Robe entrance. Because now that I have speed booster, I can get out of there. Okay, yeah, that works. We'll do a loop. Might even try to fight C-57 here real quick. Still need my diffusion beam. Okay. Dude, where's my charge beam? Just give me the black market charge beam. Samus must have enough Galactic Federation dollars to be able to afford a black market charge beam, right? Alright. Phase 2. We'll see if I can get the quick kill without space jump. I think I should be able to. Okay. Man. Ow. Alright, I'll redeem myself. Ugh. It ate my input. Alright, what's this hint gonna be? Tell me where my progressive charge beam.
Uploading data.
Nice job on the ferret.
DVR appears to be powered.
Ugh. All right, Z57. It's time. I got him with one. Am I winning? I'm making a strong effort. God damn it. Stop. All right. We did it the old-fashioned way. It was there the whole time. Oh, if I had just come and checked it when I got my screw attack, I would have had my diffusion beam this whole time. All right, now we're free. Mostly. Oh boy, this is bad. Oh boy. Okay, that was a nothing. Yeah, give me those oranges. The fusion beam? Duh, fusion beam. True? What's up, Moondoggy? Was that the Jaws music? I don't know. I don't think it was. Just flexing your hands trying to make them stop hurting? What's got your hands hurting? You've been gripping the controller too tight playing Dark Souls? If so, that's good. That's how you're supposed to play. It means you're playing the game right. Oh, you're working construction again and your hands aren't all thick anymore? Ah, well, that would do it. Get out of here, Emmy. Well, how's the construction work been? You getting some sick gains? Wait, open this. That gives me Easy movement. I still need to get my plasma beam. It's been good. Had to work off memory, but getting back into it. Yeah, I'm looking a bit more fit after the lifting and walking. Well, that's good. I know that feeling. I've been trying to get in shape for a few months now, and it's been slow progress, but the weight is coming off. Been getting 12K steps average. Nice. Well, I would hope so. Working construction. That's good work. I know that feeling. I don't know what it is about like getting in shape, but it's taken me forever to get adjusted to walking regularly now. Because I'm doing an incline as well because I want to up the intensity. And like even with a tiny amount of lift on this treadmill has really kicked my ass. I don't know if it's because I just don't move that fast a lot. No, it's mostly my calves, yeah. It has been nicer on the knees, because, like, I definitely think I'm probably getting arthritis in one of my knees, my left knee. Oh, come on. You should. Inclines are good. Inclines are great for your knees. I pressed down game. I'm doing 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. That way I'm hitting my 30 minutes. I mean, that's good. 30 minutes a day is really good. Yeah, I have some dumbbells I should start lifting. Oops. Can't wait to watch you reset while I walk. Dude, Morph Ball Emmy is so fast. I never seem to get it. Alright, now that I've got my diffusion beam, we can go back to Artaria and get the rest of these items that I need. I should be able to get my plasma, and then there's something else, my space jump. Those will be really handy for getting around. It's looking like I'm probably not going to be getting my gravity. I need a plasma for that one. No, we'll just go red. You can watch RTG try RTG too, but I think APOC is taking tonight off. Yeah. Maybe I should do the gauntlet while I'm here. I gotta go the normal way because I don't have my space jump yet. Yeah, how has the Nuzlocke been going, RTG? Just a missile. You didn't do it yesterday? I think I can make it. Noise, I believe. Come on, Samus, we can do this. Found an app that lets you trade mons for GBA games among save files. Interesting. That's a nifty app. All right, just a missile pack. We are just striking out today. All right, we'll get this speed booster upgrade. Uh-oh. Oh, that's true. That's true. You'll get him, RTG. All right, let's save. Because I don't need anything in that room. Ugh. That reminds me, I have a Nuzlocke I need to finish up too. But not today. I'm out of here, Emmy. See ya. Smell you later, Emmy. Hey, another speed booster upgrade. Yeah. I don't know. Like, most of the time I just lose interest, or I don't feel like it's challenging enough. Like, I feel like I know the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Rando so well that whatever Pokemon I usually get, I can end up doing well with them. I very rarely ever have any Pokemon faint when I do the randomizer. And it's not even like I boost the EXP rate or anything. So I'm trying to think of a way to make it more interesting. There it is, the Plasma Beam. Yeah, and I'm also just not like, I'm not too familiar with Nuzlocke in the first place. I don't think I've successfully completed one, but I do want to do one. It wasn't randoed. That's what I'm thinking of doing, is seeing if I can find a rando for it and trying that out. With maybe some higher difficulty scaling or something. Did grab that. Alright, where would my space jump be? Oh, is it up there? Okay. It could be around here too. Look at me. I think Gen 3 is one of the rougher ones to Nuzlocke, personally. So, what about it to you is particularly difficult? Is it the lack of variety? Because, like, that's kind of the way I always play Pokemon games, is I always just kind of catch what's around the starting area and usually stick with that for the whole game. Okay, there we go. And you're allowed to grind in a Nuzlocke, right? You can, unless you put level caps on. Oh, okay. Most people do level caps? Okay. Oh, fair enough. See, I'm not much of a math person on Pokemon games. I only do basic Nuzlocke rules because some of them rules are bonkers. No, yeah. But I mean, like, it makes sense for people who play Nuzlocke regularly to have rules to make it more interesting, or at least, you know, different from just level up, overpower. Like, LDH here is an expert on Nuzlocke. He runs them in his sleep. All right, we are down to, I think we might be halfway. Yeah, we're halfway. Or was that 6? I think that's 6. Yeah, okay. It's definitely 6. Beginning and end is the best part of Pokemon. The middle can be a slog. Yeah, I will say that that is where like Emerald is very interesting. Is like it has a very long midsection compared to a lot of other Pokemon games. But I kind of find that fun, especially the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire versions, because of the Mega Evolution being added into the game. It kind of gives you an opportunity to just kind of work on that. I don't know. I personally think Mega Evolution was my favorite gimmick in a Pokemon's game. I think overall it was the most interesting, even if it wasn't like meta friendly. Flash shift. Yes. Okay. Okay. Where was the Quiet Robe entrance? That's Quiet Robe exit. Anubia, that's where it was. Right? Yes, okay. So, back to Kataris. People did like the Megas most, it seems. I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that really do not like Megas. And even Game Freak seems to have not liked it too much because they went to Gigantamax right away. I think part of it is because they realized they kind of pigeonholed the mascots into not being able to Mega Evolve. Like Pikachu can't really Mega Evolve because it's supposed to be a continuation of the line where these Pokemon could turn into these forms years down the road. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, well, we'll go do that now. But I personally really did enjoy Megas. It was a very Digimon idea. I will also say that Digimon Time Stranger is pretty much where I think I'd like Pokemon to try to go, is add more complex systems into the game. Don't take away the systems that you're introducing just because they didn't pan out very well. Add in more. Turn Pokemon into the most complicated RPG possible. All right, Morphball Emmy, and then clean up around Kataris, get to what I can get to. It's hard to keep up with all the Mons now. Yeah, I definitely think that that's a mistake Pokemon made, was this endless list of new Pokemon being added to the game. Yeah, like half the names I see in this Pokemon community game, I'm not familiar with all of them. Or many of them, I guess I should say. I also just feel like, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon games have gotten almost too kid-friendly. Like, are we really treating Pokemon like the next generation isn't smarter than our generation was? Because, like, I know we make jokes about, like, Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids being brain-rotted and stuff like that, but they are smarter than us in a lot of ways. They learn things so much faster than we do. I know that's a tough thing to hear, but it is true. They may not retain the skills, but they do learn very quickly. Damn kids, true. My bad. I'll stop complimenting the next generation. Unless it's Star Trek. That's okay for me to compliment. It's true. You're not wrong. All right. Think back to Gavaran. Oh, wait, no. I was going to go back to Hanubia. Yes, we're going to go do that. Go back to Hanubia. We'll clear out Morphball, not Morphball, Power Bomb Emmy, and then we will... Yeah, we'll go from there. That's fine. Gorbis. You do not have a Gorbis, LDH. You need it. If you don't catch it, you're in big trouble, buddy. LDH is trouble, true. True, you guys are on the way to being best friends. False. True. Right. Another bird down. Right. DNA 6 acquired. I don't have too much left. Like, the only item I could find would be my my gravity suit, which I don't need to beat the game. I've got more than enough to beat the game. I've got the damage, I've got enough health. I just need the DNA, which I gotta clear out. Gotta do Wave Beam Emmy, and then I gotta do SQ, Golzuna, and Ice Missile. So I think we're gonna go to Ferenia, take care of SQ and Wave Beam Emmy. See what we find there. If I find my gravity suit while I'm there, then we just focus on clearing the game. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to clear as I go. All right, here we go. E-tank part. I guess I wouldn't be too surprised to find my gravity suit here in Ferenia. Nope, not there. All right. Bye, robot. All right, SQ first, and then we'll go up and do Wave Beam Emmy. SQ's going to be a faster fight anyways. I should save because we're over 3 hours in the game. Oh, there we go. We found it. Nice. Got our purple suit. All right, now we don't have to worry about any other items. We're just going to focus on clearing. All right, 3 more to go. Oh shit. There was a Slay the Spire 2 early access trailer. Alright, let's go see where this elevator takes us and then go fight the Emmy. If this elevator doesn't take me where I want to go, then we're gonna just go back to the start, because that'll take me where I want to go. Dairon Freezer? Alright, I know what I'm doing. Once we finish with Gavarin, we go straight to Dairon. And we're right near Iterash then. Wave Beam tutorial. I missed it. Good thing I did not hit load last save point. Nice. Got it that time. Getting our quick kills in today. All right. All right. Last Emmy is down. Or no, sorry, no. Ice Emmy is the last Emmy. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the orange teleportal. Why not? This will be faster. Go do Ice Emmy and then shoot straight over to do Golzuna. And then it's just back to Dairon for the finish. Seed turned out a lot longer than I was thinking it would be. But it is a 12 DNA seed, so I don't know if I really was thinking it was going to be fast. All right. All right, Ice Semi down. Time for Golzuna, and then we go fight Bird Dad. Yo, Lucario, thank you for the 60 stream streak. How are you doing, Lucario? Glad you're doing good. Alright, Golzuna, easy as always. Just a pain in the butt to get it to do what I want. Haunter. Oh boy. Haunter's cool. Oh, you escaped. Can't believe Haunter would do this. See. Right to Dairon. I think this is the closest. One robot. Two robot. Oh, that was interesting. I don't think I've ever used that mode on the map. Oh, you can just see where all the doors are. Interesting. All right, let's finish the game. All right, last save. Do you like Samus and Smash Bros? I actually don't play a lot of Smash, to be honest. I don't know. I definitely know Samus is pretty flashy in Smash Bros. I remember in the old N64 version of the game, she could keep her charge. And I always liked how it looked like when she was spinning with her charge. My friend points to the red spot on their skin and asks me what it is. Eater rash. True. All right, easy peasy. Now to escape. All right. Bird Dad is really dead. 141. Not bad. All right, let's see what the final time is. Thank you for the GG's, Bachuga. Three hours and 1 minute. Nice. And the real time was 3:37. All right. Not bad. All right, everybody. I am gonna raid out. I'm kind of tired. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I really do appreciate it.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
It's good to see you, Ed. I just want to let you guys know I really do appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out and chatting with me. Thank you, Bachuga. I'm gonna do my best. I hope you all have a good evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Might be Liza P. We might play some Diablo 2. I'm not sure. I want to try out the Warlock. I've never really gotten good at D2. You too, Ed. I'm gonna send you guys to Bearbot. You guys show Bearbot some love. He's playing Final Fantasy VII. Seems to be having a good time with that. He's playing a new threat mod. I've played that before. I showed it off a while ago, but have fun with Bearbot. You guys have a good time. See you later.